Hey there, Stampers. My name is Sherry Roth. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Alberta, Canada. And today I'm going to share this quick and easy money wallet with you. At this time of the year, sometimes you just want to give the gift of a little bit of cash so that somebody can buy whatever they want, or even for birthdays. So an idea like this comes in handy at times. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. And I've got a piece of Granny Apple Green cardstock. This is just 8.5 by 11, but we're going to cut it down. So I'm going to cut it down to 7 by 8.5. So this is already 8.5, so I'll trim it at 7 inches. And then this piece we can set aside for a different project. Okay, now I'm going to rotate it so the 8.5 inch side is up at the top, and I'm going to score it at 2 inches and 5.25 inches. Okay, and that's all we need that for. We'll set that aside. I'll bring in my bone folder and fold along these score lines. So this is going to fold up to create our pocket, and this will be our front flap. Okay, so now I want to just step this up just a little bit. I'm going to create a little notch. You don't necessarily need to do this. I'm going to use a 1.5 inch circle punch. You can use any shaped punch or any sized circle, and I'm just trying to find the center that looks about right. And that just creates a nice little notch. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my multi-purpose glue and just add a narrow strip of glue on both of these sides. Okay, and then we'll push this down. And now it's often helpful to put something on top or to use some clips to clip it down to hold it in place. So I'm just going to grab a couple clips. You can use binder clips. I happen to have these big clips that I hardly use for anything, so I find them perfect for this kind of thing. And then I'm going to set that aside. That's going to allow that glue to dry. Okay, so now we're going to bring in a few more pieces here. I have a piece of DSP here. This is the Pattern Party DSP, the DSP that you can earn, that you can choose as part of your Stampin' Rewards with a qualifying order. And I'm going to use this white with a black polka dot. This piece measures 2 7/8 by 6 5/8. And then I've got a piece of black cardstock that measures 3 by 6 3/4. And these are just going to get attached to one another. There's lots of fabulous patterns in this paper pack that you could use. This is actually for my nephew. It's his birthday the day that I'm filming this, and he is saving to upgrade his computer. So I'm going to give him a little bit of cash for that. Okay, so we've got that with just a narrow border all the way around the edges. And then I've gone ahead and I've used the stitched star dies. So these dies here, and I've cut 2 stars from Pumpkin Pie. I used, I believe it was the 2nd largest and the 3rd largest. Okay, so I've die cut those, and then I'm going to bring in a scrap piece of white cardstock, and I chose my greeting from this stamp set that is going to be available beginning January 4th. It's called the Special Moment Stamp Set. It's a celebration set, so it's a set that you can earn for free with a qualifying purchase. And it's great because it's got a ton of greetings in it. So I chose this happy birthday greeting, and we're going to use some Memento ink and stamp it in black. So you could easily replace the DSP with something a bit more seasonal if you wanted to do something for the holidays. You could still use stars for the holidays. It would be really cute. This would be really cute with the stars and the penguin DSP that we had during celebration in August and September. And then with a cute little penguin in the center of the star. It would be adorable. Okay, so now I'm going to bring back my paper trimmer and just trim this down to fit my greeting. So that looks about right. Okay, and then we'll just use some snips and flag the end of this. Okay, so we've got all of our pieces. Now let's bring back our card base. And we can attach this to the front. And that will give us a little bit of a wider border of that green peeking out from behind. Then we'll add our largest star just flat. So I'm just going to use this multi-purpose glue. And pop it in the center here. Okay, and then this star we're going to pop up using dimensionals. So I'm just going to cut some strips here, use some pieces of dimensionals. I'm going to put one in each prong and then one in the center. Lots of dimensionals. Okay, we'll peel off the backing of these and pop this in the center of the star that we just added, just to give it a little dimension. You could also do it like this. Okay, now we're going to take our greeting and we're going to bring back our bone folder. And I'm just going to kind of curl it a little bit and put a little bit of adhesive here and a little bit here. And then this is going to get attached right on there like that. Okay, so now we need to embellish it a little bit. So I've got some black Baker's twine. If you guys follow my videos, you know I'm a Baker's twine lover. I love Baker's twine. And I want to do 2 layers. So I've got I don't know, maybe 10 inches, and I just fold it in half. And then I'm going to tie my bow. And then kind of adjust it until I'm happy with the look, and then I'll just trim the ends. And then that separates where the join was. Okay, and then we'll add a little dab of multi-purpose glue right here. Add that on. And then I wanted to add a little bit of something else. So then I decided to pull out these cute stars. They're adhesive backed sequins in the shape of stars. And there's some pumpkin pie ones in here. There's also some black, so you could use black as well. And if you were using the penguins, these little purple stars would be really cute. Okay, and we're going to just take an assortment of sizes here and add these on. And that will just step it up just a little bit and add a little bit more of that orange color in here. Let's do this guy. We'll do it down here. And there we go. So then you can tuck some cash in this little pocket and you can write your message on here. You could even stamp an inside greeting if you wanted to. But there you go. There's a quick and easy money holder for this busy holiday season. That would be perfect for lots of different occasions. All right. Thanks so much for watching. If there was anything that I used today that you would like to purchase and you live in Canada, I will have a link to my online store in the description below. Thanks again for watching. Take care.